Good morning, everybody. It's almost 8 a.m. and I am heading to exercise class this morning. And today I'm going to try to do a food prep day. Don't have to go anywhere, which is fantastic. So I'm going to try to stick in the kitchen for a good part of the day and get some food prep done, just stuff that's, going to go bad if I don't do something with it. And then also tomorrow we're going to be having a get together. And I'm going to be doing a baked potato bar with, I'm going to make some chili and baked potatoes and then all of the fixings. And I love doing that kind of a meal for gatherings because everyone can choose, what works for them. We have, friends that have gluten allergies or dairy allergies, different kinds of dietary needs. And so having a bar is always a great choice. So like taco bar, baked potato bar, what other bars do we do? We've done like a ramen bar before, which was really fun with like different broth and different veggies and things. Anyways, it's always great to have, options for people to build their own meals. So I'm going to be prepping some of that today. I won't do all of it today because it's in the afternoon tomorrow, so I'll have time in the morning tomorrow to do the rest, but just anything to make it a little bit easier. I have a corned beef brisket from St. Patrick's Day that I need to use up. They're always so cheap around then, and they don't go bad fast because they're, shrink wrapped in those packages, and so the best by date was a long time, so it's just been sitting, and I need to get that cooked up and figure out something to do with it. I actually have some sauerkraut in the fridge also, so maybe I'll do some kind of a corned beef sauerkraut bowl. I should probably make some like Italian or Russian dressing. Is that what they use? Thousand Island dressing with the corned beef? That'd probably be good. So I'll see if I can figure out a recipe for that. And I'll just bring you along on all the fun happenings in the kitchen today. All right, I am headed to exercise class to be tortured for an hour before I get the day started. So apparently my hair just does this now. My hair used to be completely straight, and in the last few years it has become wavy-ish. And so when I work out, this I get a wing. So I kid about it being an hour of torture, even though it feels like it sometimes. It was a pretty intense workout today, but of course it feels so good after you're done. Torture isn't usually like that. It usually continues to feel bad. So anyways, that was a really good workout. Gonna go in, take a shower, try to tame this, and get to work. I'm gonna cook some breakfast, but also prep bacon for the potato bar tomorrow. So we'll have some so if I cook 6 pounds, there should be some left over. We can hope. Since today is a workout day, I am going to have some carbs with my breakfast. Needed to get this butternut squash used up, so I'm going to peel it and dice it, and then I'll probably have eggs and bacon and some butternut squash, I don't know, stir fry or something. A big thank you to Armor Colostrum for sponsoring the video today. I have been taking this for quite a few months now, and it has been a huge key in my gut health journey. Before I worked on healing my gut, I really couldn't handle a lot of foods, vegetables, any big salads. I was in pain at the end of the day. And since working on my gut, I feel like the variety of my diet has just increased so much. I can pretty much eat anything without being worried about being in pain. So colostrum is great for strengthening the gut, for strengthening the immune system. It also has great hair and nail benefits. I've been dealing with some health issues that can cause hair shedding, and I've been really happy with how little shedding I have seen. And I've also been really happy to see all the little baby hairs and the new growth. If you are interested in trying out Armor Colostrum and seeing what the 400 plus bioactive nutrients that are in here could do for you, they are offering a 15% discount on your first order if you just use my link. The link is tryarmra.com/indigo. That's tryarmra.com/indigo. Use that link and you can get 15% off of your first purchase. Thanks again to Armra for sponsoring today, and now let's get back to the kitchen. I'm not sure how I ended up with so many carrots, but we have a lot. So I'm going to peel and chop some, probably just do some sticks. We'll probably have some for lunch, just some fresh veggies. I also have some celery that I need to use before it goes bad, and one cucumber. So we'll just work on prepping some veggies and having fresh veggies to munch on for the day. The other thing that I'm going to do that makes life easier is just get this diced up into cubes. I have some cheese slices, I have some shredded cheese, but with these, I find that if I leave them in the fridge like a chunk, and you know, I'll take a little bit off every once in a while, but rarely other people do. And so it'll end up going bad if I don't like slice it or make cubes or something. So I think I'm going to just cube this up, and then it'll be more likely to get used. I've been trying to buy more blocks of cheese, like stocking up when they're on sale, because you can get them at a really good price. Obviously, you're paying a premium if you get shredded or pre-sliced. And so I've been trying to save some money by buying the blocks, but I have to, in order for me to really save money, it has to actually get used. So I'm going to get that prepped. Take a peek at the cherry tree. It's just starting to lose petals, you can see, but it just still looks so beautiful. All right, chickens need a snack. Chickens, 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 chickens. It's gonna be good, I'm telling you. I brought you salad. They get the most excited about any kind of protein. They love protein. They'll tolerate the salad, but they go nuts if there's any meat. I got a bunch of bacon grease from the 6 pounds of bacon I cooked, filled up my bacon grease jar, and then I even have extra. I got the cheese cubed up. That's ready for munching. Definitely have enough bacon left over that I'll be able to chop some up for the baked potatoes tomorrow. I'm going to go ahead and get these chopped up. It's some cilantro and green onions. Some of the green onions will be for the potato bar tomorrow. But I love, one of my favorite things, if I'm on top of it and I get it done, is to have a thing of garnish in the fridge ready to go. Because when I'm cooking, you know, a quick meal, I don't want to chop up a bunch of onions and cilantro and things. But if I have a container in the fridge, it just makes meals just so much more exciting. That little fresh, you know, bit on top. So I'm gonna get those all chopped up, and that'll be for both tomorrow and just to have in the fridge for whenever I need it. Veggies got eaten up. You can tell that the least favorite veggie in here was the celery. I also need to go ahead and get this corned beef cooking, and I did find a recipe for Thousand Island dressing, so I'm going to try to whip that up. I'm going to cook this in the Instant Pot. Around St. Patrick's Day, I got 2 of these, and I tried cooking one in the oven, roasting it, and it was not good. It got really, really dried out, and it was pretty terrible. So I'm going to stick to the Instant Pot version. That should keep it, you know, more juicy, and we'll see how that goes. And let's see, I'm going to whip up that dressing, and then I have the sauerkraut in the fridge, and so I can make some kind of a corned beef sauerkraut bowl. Last thing I'm going to attempt today is the Thousand Island dressing. I did find a recipe, which I will link, and I'm making a couple changes on it. I'm doing dill relish instead of sweet relish, and then apple cider vinegar instead of red wine vinegar. I think that's the only changes I am making. It's a very simple recipe. Just throw it all together, whisk it up, and then let the flavors marry. So here we go. Half a cup of mayo. I'm trying to use up this bottle here. See if there's half a cup in here. And then a 1/4 cup of sour cream. And I always get questions about how, come on, where is it? There it is. How I use my scale to take things out. So basically I just set my container that I'm going to be scooping from on the scale. I hit tare, it goes to 0, and then I can scoop out until it has minus the amount that I needed. I know that I took out the right amount. I need to do about 60 grams or 60 milliliters. And so I just scoop until I get there. Perfect. 2 to 3 tablespoons of ketchup. Oof. There we go. 2 to 3 tablespoons of the relish. 1 teaspoon of lemon juice. 1 teaspoon of vinegar. A little bit of garlic and a little bit of black pepper. All right, I'm gonna grab a whisk. It's not as pink as I expected. I think I'm gonna add a little bit more of the ketchup. Plenty. All right, gonna pop this in the fridge and just let the flavors marry. That came together really fast. The corned beef has 48 minutes left. I'm gonna let this finish processing that, and that's going to be all for today. I will try to get some footage of making the chili tomorrow morning, and I will try to get like a shot of the spread for the baked potato bar to show you guys, and that's how I'm going to end out the video. Thanks for hanging out in the kitchen with me today. I feel like we got a lot done, and I will see you again in the next video.
Beans.
You like that it has beans?
I also have beans in my butt.
Beans in what?
In my butt.
Oh, I thought you said something else. So what do you think? Is this chili all right?
It's good.
It's good? Like just a little bit good, or really good, or not good?
It's good, but good.
A little bit good, okay.